Seth has content. I don't even know what it is.
All right.
It could be scary.
Lucky Man Reloads has taken over the SharkTac channel real quick.
Oh,
So now,
I think it stays up.
Now I'm going to interview him, and I'm going to ask your everyday carry, light or no light, and why?
Okay. No light, obviously, because it's more comfortable. That is the sole reason, is because it's more comfortable. It's all about my comfort level. If I want a flashlight, I will choose a handheld. But everyday carry, obviously, I have setups that have light bearing. But everyday carry, with an undisclosed gun, undisclosed caliber, it's a Glock. Yeah, I carry a hammer, and it starts with a 4 and ends with a 5. So I do like 45. I carry Glock 30. I think it's somewhere on YouTube. And I do have it running with an X300 Surefire. And yes, I have ran an X300 Surefire inside the waistband with an extra quad mag holder inside. But that's me. So I really like the 53 round count. That's what I'm carrying right now, is Glock 30 and with 3 spare 13s. So I'm at the 53 round count, which I know it's below my minimum, but it's a bigger hole. So I take up for it in square inches. And I carry civil defense, so it's going 2,000 feet a second.
All right, and red dot, no red dot, and why?
When I like a red dot is when I need to clear something out of the slide, so I can just jam it into like the side of something. But if I'm aiming, I don't really need a red dot. I don't even need a sight. I kind of like the right side of a Glock slide.
Okay.
I really like just like a Gen 3 Glock 19. That's, and really, I think my first shot's always been that's really been my sight, because once my first shot goes, it's connect the dots from there, So.
Okay, good info.
Yeah, I mean, I like an East Wing hammer and a Glock. It's the same thing, And screwdrivers are different. So, but if we want to talk about art, then next time we'll talk about knives.
All right. All right. I'm going to turn this channel back over then.
I took it back over before you do it. Oh my word! So that was great question and answer period, and I was long-winded and I talked too much, and that was just to show that he can't even take my channel over. No, you can. So how many rounds do you carry as a minimum?
The particular piece I everyday carry, mags for it are not as prevalent as they once were. So I'm typically limited to about 20 rounds. Two 10-round mags.
Can I ask you something just as a friend? When are you going to grow up and get a Glock?
That I've had this little voice in the back of my mind for about 3 months that's been telling me, get a Glock. It's been telling me that it's okay if I want to explore carrying a 9mm.
You can have an ugly gun. It's okay. I know it's ugly.
I carry an ugly gun as it is right now, but
we discussed it one time what he carries, and
yes,
it does have a little more stylish. There are some more aesthetically pleasing things. Even okay, I can see how the layperson, whatever that means, would think that is more aesthetically pleasing, because it follows the line of what, say, the Beretta SIG tradition cut, kind of, or even CZ 75, and where Glock is Gaston didn't care. It was made to run, and it ran well, and that's why the 20 came out before the 21, because he made that frame for the 10 mil, and the internet has all this great info on why Glock is made the way it is. Put away your nickel-plated sissy pistol and get yourself a Glock.
Yeah, that's definitely been on my mind. It's hard for me in my position. When I order a Glock, it's hard for me to not have it for sale. you know,
Yeah.
keeping one for myself is not optimal for the bottom line of the business. So that's kind of been my only holdup on it.
But for the bottom line of your life, buy a Glock.
Yeah, nothing wrong with the Glock.
It may save your bottom.
We may
Right, you
soon
go
have
keep
to
going
do
with that
an
one.
amended episode to the one we did before on everyday carry.
Here's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting the next time that I ask him what he carries, it's going to be a Glock 30S.
30S.
Yeah, it's that slim slide. Actually, it's what it is. It's like a hybrid between the 30 and the 36, because the 36, which is, you know, everybody knew, it didn't work out so well for Glock, you know, didn't. So what they do, they did the 36 slide on top of the 30, and they call it a 30S. So if you're ever buying barrels for your 30S, you can buy a Glock 36 barrel. That's Bomar makes the one I carry in mine is a Bomar barrel because I don't know, I'm old and loyal like that to Bomar and 45. Just They know what they're doing together. They have a history, you know. Them two have a very, very nice coupling, and I trust them. And I have blown out 45 Glock barrels before. Okay, I definitely have had them pop belly on me.
Oh, good on you.
Well, you know, just it depends on what kind of temperature you're running at, how much you're running. And as I said, when you're shooting Underwood and civil defense at 2,000 feet a second at a 65 grain or 50 grain, you know, that's hot. It is. It's hot.
It's hot, but at least
it fragments like powder.
At least you're definitely not treating it like a safe queen.
No.
It's getting used.
That's why I say, how many hammers do you have in your toolbox? That's what it is. It's just another hammer in your toolbox. It's not a piece of art. It's not a knife. Let's not act like there's something to it. There's no talisman in a stinking gun. It's made to run. So, you know, a brick is made to build houses. A Glock is made to shoot bullets out of shells full of powder using primer, which make cartridge. Whenever people get that wrong, and by the way, if you're going to get on me about sweeping myself again and how I can do better, I could, and I just don't want to. But I'm a holster maker, and I'm going to sweep myself a bunch. And in honor to you and your comment, I got a Model 10 aimed right up here, thinking about you all day. I just noticed that. It actually just likes to naturally rotate, you know, because someone told me I sweat myself and I could do better.
Oh, okay.
We all could do better. We're better than this. I'm better than this. Seth, you're better than this.
I certainly hope I'm better than this.
I know he's a lot better than this. So, and you're all better than this. So, you know, we've turned the page.
We have.
Oh my word! All right, so we're going to end the show. Like this show and this show, we're going to end. I'm going to try to get them uploaded here soon, and not be such a lame duck, like the guy who has been occupying that really light house for 4 years. Quack. The lame duck quack. Oh. I would like to go ahead and discuss the damage he's done, but I don't think we're ready to accept those things yet, that he wasn't a legitimate person or anything like that. But maybe next time we will discuss all the intricacies on how nothing he did was valid.
That's a great thing. We have no script at all, so we may get into that. Who knows?
I'm going to have to chop this up in a different segment.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
All right, we'll be right back. See, that's how I'll end it right now.